Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart. Hopefully you've all enjoyed your Monday. Definitely kind of a chilly and damp one from start to finish. Now as we're getting some clearing tonight, we expect temperatures to fall pretty fast, even farther. A lot of us waking up to the 20s and 30s by early tomorrow morning, and that's why we do have frost advisories and even freeze warnings in place, because in some areas we've already started to see the vegetation pop out. And if you bought any flower hanging baskets or any herbs, any flowers outside, potted plants, might want to bring them inside tonight, or at least throw a nice little cover over them. We'll get into the forecast where we'll have some warmer air eventually move in on the 8-day. So you can see that frost advisory for parts of Cuyahoga County, Lake County, and then the freeze warning for the rest of us. Again, that'll take place until about 9 a.m., just detailing where we are expecting temperatures to really fall and where we could have a bit of a frosty start to the morning tomorrow. Temperatures already falling into the low 40s. We're at 40 degrees in Akron-Kenton, 41 in Worcester, and even 41 in Mansfield. So later tonight, as we continue to see the clouds break up, we will notice temperatures fall even farther. We're expecting to get into the low 30s and even upper 20s, especially in some of our nooks and crannies here. We'll see partly cloudy skies, so any showers that you see, maybe you saw some snow earlier today, a little bit of a wintry mix, that'll continue to fizzle out, but temperatures are expected to stay on the cold side. Tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of relief, so expect that frost in the morning, but not going to be a long-lasting thing. We'll see temperatures quickly climb into the low 50s. Some sun to start, but then another round of some showers moving on out. And we do have a good chance at some showers here in the 8-day. That umbrella is going to get quite the workout. Looking like we're seeing a bit of a mix in parts of just south of Youngstown. Let me get my graphic to move. There we go. All right, could be seeing a little bit of a wintry mix a bit closer to the Salem area, Alliance, near there, as long as with a few raindrops. Everything else pretty scattered across the region, just south of Oberlin, north of Wellington, few areas of raindrops there. This will continue to fizzle out throughout the night, but we do have some more rounds of rain on the way. Wayne says, I hate I had to move back to Ohio. This weather is bipolar. It does seem like that kind of this week. I mean, you know, just not too long ago, we saw temperatures in the 80s. Now we're really talking about some chilly weather, but kind of more spring-like weather, at least what we expect out of April. Here's what it looks like hour by hour. Things will continue to fizzle out tonight, and then by tomorrow morning, we'll get to see some sunshine. Hey there, Dee from Akron. Thanks for hopping on. Sunshine to start off the morning tomorrow, so get out there if you wanted to get a walk or a run in, get it done early. Rain moves in by the afternoon and evening. Here's a look at 3 o'clock. This will mainly be pretty scattered, so not expecting it to stick around throughout most of the night. And we'll see some quieter conditions overnight into Wednesday, and then Wednesday and Thursday looking to be a little bit on the smoother side. We got Tara. When is it going to warm up? We'll see some warmer weather by the weekend. We're not talking 70s or even 80s. I'd say we have to get into at least the second week of May to start to see some air like that, but we'll slowly start warming up again. Hey Kimberly, happy evening, happy Monday. Hey Sarah from Canton, thanks for joining, and Lisa from North Olmsted. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. I wish the weather was a little bit better for us. I know a little bit on the dreary side, especially to kick off a Monday. All right, here's what the rest of the week looks like. That area of low pressure will move in Tuesday. That will allow for the chance at some showers. We're quiet Wednesday, Thursday. Best day if you wanted to get out, maybe get the car washed, mow the lawn, get a few of those chores done. Because Friday into the weekend, we'll see several rounds of rain move on in, leaving for a pretty soggy pattern. All right, for those asking where the warm-up is, we got some here in the 8-day, at least a slight warm-up. Tomorrow, it'll be mild, but that will come with some rain, especially during the afternoon and evening tomorrow. Starting off frosty, but we'll climb into the 50s. 50s Wednesday, near 60s on Thursday. Thursday's probably going to be the pick day of the week. We're into the 60s this weekend, but that will be greeted with showers on and off throughout the weekend and even beginning next week. We fall back into the 50s, and that will be met with some rain. Want to start us back on this as a nice little reminder for folks on here. If you started buying some plants, kind of too early to really get gardening. Temperature's just too cold for that, so hopefully you didn't do that. But if you started purchasing a few outdoor flowers, good idea to bring them inside, put a sheet over top of them, protect them from any frost, because we will have this frost advisory and freeze warning in place tonight. That'll last until early Tuesday. I wouldn't be too surprised if they did extend that, as we have a few cold mornings ahead of us. DS, when are we going to get some 70s and 80s? Oh, well, 80s, even though we did see them earlier on, still hard to come by. I'd say once we get into May, have a better chance of that. First week of May still looks pretty chilly, but second week of May is a possibility that we'll see some warmer weather, maybe some more 70s and 80s. All right, we'll be on at 10 o'clock tonight with the latest. We'll talk temperatures and our rainy forecast this week. If you can't join us at 10 o'clock, you can always find the forecast at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. Thank you so much and have a good night.